I found out about the neighborhood app called Nextdoor. I wasn't looking for an air conditioner at the time. I just read it through periodically, but somebody inquired about a broken mini split, and Devin happened to be popping onto there and said, "You should try Devin with Mini Split Express." So I did a screenshot of it, and I thought, I have two places that really need a mini split because I don't want to put whole house air conditioning in for two reasons. The first is they need to redo the ducts. That's like $5,000 extra. They have to get up in the attic, rip everything out. And the second part is all my furnaces, which I hardly ever use, would need to be replaced and upgraded, which is another $2,000 to $3,000 per furnace. I didn't want that either. So I just want air conditioning. I don't want the rest, and I don't want to pay for the rest. And so I thought about it for a couple of days, and then I contacted him, and he was very quick. No, I have no experience with central air, but I do have friends who are always complaining that their units break and how much it costs to repair them. And so I wasn't really interested in that. Well, I travel to Europe a lot, and in Europe, that's all they have. Every room has a mini split. And I thought that's great because I want to sleep cold. Partners always wanted to sleep hotter, and I could have my temperature however I wanted in the extra bedroom. So that's what I always did. And I loved the concept of individual heating and cooling for every room. So I never had any other experience except in Denmark and Sweden and Finland and all over Europe, they have mini splits. So after I created this ADU in 2010, the city made me put in heating and air conditioning, and I knew I couldn't really do central because they didn't want central. So that's when I got my first mini split here. And it was great until it wasn't, and it died, which was about 5 years later. And so I just ended up with a window unit until I met Devin. Well, I don't know if they are required or allowed because I left the house. I figured they're bonded. If I have 13 security cameras all around the house, I wasn't worried about anything. So I just left. I let them to do their thing. So, but they were fast. In the morning, they did my other house. And then the afternoon, they came over here and they did this house. It was fast. It was one day. I thought about it for 10 years and it took one day to do. The only issue I have is that I want more. If you want to dehumidify, it does that. If I need heat, this unit needs heat in the winter. For some reason, the forced air heat that I have piped in, it only stays up at the ceiling, and there's no attic here. I have a very tall ceiling, so the heat is always 12 feet up. It never hits 3 feet down. And so this mini split provides the heat. It provides the air conditioning I need on a hot day like today. So I don't have any issues with that. I got the units that he provided with I want to say it was a 10-year warranty. I went for the long warranty because I know my last unit died after 5 years. I don't want to do that again. I'm too old to replace this thing when I'm 80. So no issues, just need more.